Hello everyone and welcome back here. In this video I just want to start creating the back rotor and add all the details. So let's see how can we do that. First thing, I will select this and tap to the edit mode and go to the face mode, hit number 3. I will select this face and bring the 3D cursor right here because I want to add something. So I'm going to hit Shift S and use cursor to select it. And now I got the 3D cursor exactly in the center. Let's tab out and let's go to the left view, hit Shift A, and let's add, for example, circle. The circle is very big, and here we have the setting of the circle. We need, for example, 12 maybe vertices, and align this to the view and make the radius 5 centimeter maybe, or maybe even bigger because I just want to see it for now. Let's make it 12. Yeah, I think that will work. So let's start with this one. Let's scale this something like this and take this out for now. Almost like that, I guess. Alright, according to this image, the radius of the feather should be maybe something like this, or even bigger. Alright, let's make it that big. And after that I will hit Ctrl A and apply scale because I just made some scaling here. And let's tap the edit mode and go to the vertices. Let's grab this side and let's extrude it. Hit E and let's extrude it, for example, right here. This should be the length of this feather, and scale this to the Y and hit 0, enter to make this right. Alright, and maybe here we can add some edges, something like that. And I want to move some vertices up. I just want to create this curve, something like this. And let's move some vertices up and let's try to create that curve. Don't put a lot of edges like this because it will be very difficult for you to control them. Just add, for example, 5 or 4 and that will be enough. Alright, something like this. Maybe this one I can scale this a little bit. And from here I guess we can, I don't know, let's move some vertices a little bit, not too much. Just a tiny bit, that will be enough. Let's move this one inside. So I got this curve almost close to the image. Alright, and now we just need to make some twisting here. Alright, I will grab this this side and I will go to proportional editing and activate it. And let's rotate this to the Y, hit RY, and let's rotate this. I can make the effect bigger a little bit. And maybe I can change the effect to smooth, hit R to the Y. Alright, something like this maybe. And manually I guess we can move those to the x-axis, but make the effects smaller. Alright, smooth in this case is not going to work. If you want to move these vertices to this direction, a smooth is not going to work. So maybe I can swing this to sharp and grab this vertex, hit G to the X, and let's move this manually. Alright, in this case that doesn't work, but we can, let's grab this one again and let's go back to smooth and hit R to the Y, and let's make the effect very big. Okay, let's hit R to the Y. Alright, this angle is almost okay. And after that, actually we should manually move these. But before we do that, maybe I can grab this side as well and hit R to the Y and rotate it just a little bit like this. Alright, just adding small curve here, and then I can grab these vertices and manually move them, but turn off proportional editing. Alright, this part is a little bit annoying, I know, but we can do it. Alright, maybe this one we can move it just a little bit to the X. Alright, and when you move vertices, check the curve of the feather. Okay, maybe we can move those just a little bit. GX, not that much. Maybe this one we can move it just a little bit. But let's see what's gonna happen if I add subdivision surface. Let's go to the left view. I think it's close to what we have here, or let's say almost. Let's add 2 level here. Alright, I think we can accept it. Let's tab again to the edit mode and let's grab this side, and I will hit Shift D to take a copy, and after hitting Shift D I will hit R to rotate. But if I do that, I just want to take a copy on the other side. This new copy will rotate depending on the mesh itself. It will take the center of the mesh as a pivot point. Well, actually I don't like that, and I don't want that. I will hit Ctrl Z a couple times to cancel what I did here. What I will do is I want to use the 3D cursor as a center to rotate, to copy and rotate this feather on the other side. So let's switch this to 3D cursor, the transform pivot point, and then let's do that again. I will hit Shift D to take a copy and then hit R, and as you can see I got another result. What I want to do is I want to align the vertices with the vertices, something like that. If that doesn't match, you can hit R and rotate this a little bit if you like. And let's see what we got here in the perspective. Well, now we got this result, as you can see here. Now I will select this circle in the center, and maybe we can extrude it. Hit E and let's extrude it to this direction, and then hit S to the X and make it flat. But if I do that, the scale will go to the 3D cursor. I want to switch this back to bounding box and hit S to the X here, enter. And now we got this, and now let's grab this side. Let's go to the local mode, hit slash from the numpad, and let's grab this side as well of the circle. Maybe we can scale this, hit E and make it flat. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen if I slide this back. I just want to make some cuts here. let's hit Control R and let's add one edge right here, and now it's the time to merge some vertices. I will grab this, hit G, hold Control and merge these vertices. G, hold Control and let's merge this one right here. Okay, and let's merge this one right here, and this one is already merged. So in this case, now is the time to, yeah, let's merge those as well. Okay, and let's merge this as well right here. So now these two feathers are merged to the core. That's what I want here. And temporarily I will detach this core from the feather, because I just want to add some thickness to the feather. Okay, before that I just want to put this in the center, almost right here. And now let's go to the face, alt click, alt shift click, and then hit PS to separate it. Now I got this one alone. And let's delete subdivision surface for now, and let's add solidify to give this a thickness. Here we have the offset, zero out the offset. Let's add 0 to make the thickness in the center, and let's make this a little bit thick, give it the suitable thickness. Or I think that's too much, maybe we can make this thinner. And even thickness, you can activate it if you want. And for this piece, let's do the same thing. Let's add solidify, and that will be okay. Alright, let's make the thickness even more, something like this for now. We can control that later. And now I guess I can now grab this and scale it just tiny bit. I just want to embed this side of the feather inside the core. If I scale this and make it small, as you can see, I will have a gap here. But if I scale this and make it bigger, I will achieve what I want here. After that, maybe we can merge them and make some cuts, or I can use pull tool to do that. And I think pull tool, it will be easier for us. So I'm going to grab the feather and the core and choose union. And now, sorry, I will choose this one, this option, because I don't want to control anything or change anything. I just want to accept the operation. So I'm going to choose union on this side, and now done. After that, when you finish all of that, now is the time to make some cuts here and weld some vertices. Alright, and it will be easy, not that much difficult and annoying, because these vertices are very close to each other. Let's get rid of this one and this one. Let's merge this one, for example, right here, and move this one right here, for example. And let's merge this here. That's okay. Let's finish this side. Okay, and let's see what we have here. G twice, and let's move this here, and let's move this one, for example, right there. You can slide it a little bit like this. And for this one, I can merge this one here and move this one right here, for example. Key twice, and I can grab this, hit K, and let's make cut goes from there to this side. and maybe this one I can move it like this. Alright, we got very close vertices here. I can hit key twice and merge it, and actually I can hit A and choose M and merge by distance. Maybe that will help a little bit. Doesn't help actually. Let's move this down, key twice and move this up, and don't forget to activate the auto merge. It's very important. And let's move this up right here. And what about this one? It should go on this side. Alright, and let's use the knife tool. Let's make cut goes like that, and let's fix this side as well, and this one as well, and this vertex, and what else? Maybe we can merge this one right here. It's not a big deal. And I guess this one as well, we can merge it here. Alright, anything else? Maybe this one as well, we can merge it right there. And this one, the same scenario. Let's hit Ctrl R to add support the edge loop right here, or if you like you can use the bevel technique. So let's select all the necessary edges, or maybe before that let's grab these edges on the corners and let's give them specific bevel, amount of beveling. Something like this, it will work, I guess. And now let's grab them all. Like this, and maybe even those here, we can grab them. Let's take this out for now. I think I just made a mistake. Let's hit Ctrl Z a couple times. I lost the selection. Let's do that again. And let's check the face orientation in case we got any problem, because if we have any problem with the face orientation I can't do any bevel. And let's turn this off again. Now let's select those, I guess, and those here, and let's give them bevel, but those this side and this side the same thing, and this one right here. Hit Ctrl B this time and let's see what's gonna happen. Make it very smooth like this, and let's check the results. And I think I will switch the meter outer to arc, sorry, to sharp this time. And let's see if we have any problem here. I think we don't. And now let's grab those, and maybe we can hit G and take those back a little bit right here, and those as well on this side. We can grab them and hit G and move them back right here. I just want to make something here. In the reference image we don't have a hole here in the middle. That means I should close this area. First, let's delete this edge in the middle, we don't need it. Ctrl X, and let's go to the face, number 3, alt click XF to delete this, and you can grab this, hit F to fill it, and this one as well, you can hit F to fill it. And you can Now all right, let's see what else we can do. Maybe now is the time to give these sides a bevel. Hit Ctrl B to bevel it. Something like this, maybe. And let's hit slash to excite and let's see what we got so far. Alright, now we got this result. Alright, this one should goes back a little bit. We can go to the top view and see how can we do that. It should go a little bit forward, I guess, something like that, and we should have some connection between those. Let's add subdivision surface and let's crank this to 2. And now the result looks okay. Let's make this smooth. Alright, we got some streak here happen. Maybe you can ignore it, or if you like, let's try to smooth this area. We can go to sculpt mode and use the smooth brush, for example, and make the strength subtle and start smoothing this area. This will work in case you apply the subdivision surface. I mean, if I hit Shift D and take a copy right here, and if I hit Control A to apply this and go to sculpt mode, by the way, you can switch to sculpt mode from here, object mode and sculpt mode. Now if you smooth this area, maybe you can guess something. Alright, this will help to smooth this area if you prefer, or you can leave it. So it's up to you to adjust this area. Let's hit tab and switch back to object mode, and let's delete this one, we don't need it. And I guess this result, it will be okay for me, and we just need to create something between them. Let's hit select to go to the local mode, and let's work on this side. Grab this face, let's scale it a little bit, make it big, and let's extrude this a little bit like that, and let's bring back the shape. Alright, we can hit Alt S to push this even farther, and maybe we can scale it, make it smaller like this, and add bevel to the necessary edges. Let's turn this off temporarily. Grab this, hit Ctrl B, and let's bevel it. Tiny bevel, and this one as well, tiny bevel. If you like, you can grab this edge and hit Alt S and move it inside a little bit and make these sharp in case you want some edges and interesting looking. Now if I activate this, I got some edge right here. Alright, and let's bring back the reference image because I got some details here I need to add. I can use this. Let's go to face and let's select this face. Let's scale it a little bit and hit Shift D to take a copy right here. Hit E to extrude this new copy. Turn this off temporarily. And let's move this one just a little bit forward, this face, and hit I to inset. Alright, maybe something like that. Make another inset, and let's move this inside and extrude it. Hit E, and I guess that's it. Or maybe I can grow the selection and scale this a little bit even more like that. Growing the selection, hit Ctrl plus, and let's move this inside just a little bit, And now let's go to the edge, grab this, and let's make it smooth. Control B. We can add 4 edges right here, something like this. It will work. Can I grab this one? Hit Control B to bevel it like this, and we can add. Hit Control B here as well and bevel this. Control R to add. Control R to add a support edge loop here for this one. And what else? This area or this side we could bevel it as well, but give it a small amount of beveling, not too much. Make it sharp. And what else? Maybe here in the center we need to add a hole. Hit I, something like this, and push it inside a little bit and delete that space. Or something not make sense here. We got the circle is not accurate, I guess. If you got a problem like this, like what I got right here, is not perfect, I can go to the edge and hit Control Alt and grab one of these edges to select these edges. Alright, it's called edge ring. And after that you can go to the select and select loop and choose edge loop to grab all of these edges, and then right click and choose circle to make the result better. And let's go back and let's select this, hit I to insert. Now it's perfect, something like that. Hit E to extrude this inside and XF to delete this face, we don't need it. And let's make this sharp. Hit Control B, and maybe we can go back to the faces, grab these faces. Okay, we can hit Shift D to take those out and PS to separate them. And let's work on this one. Let's make some editing. Tab, go to the edges, hit number 2. Let's hit F to fill this, hit Control B to bevel it, and grab these edges, key and take those back. And don't forget to hit A to select all of these faces, and then hit Shift N to recalculate the normal, in case we got a problem with the normal. And now let's add subdivision surface to this one and this one, and let's grab them. Sorry, this one we didn't detach it, so it's very easy. Just grab it like this and hit PS, and that's it. Now I can move it, take it back, and this one as well I can move it, take it back like this. Let's move those a little bit, key to the X. Alright, something like this. Yeah, I think now we got the rotor. Okay, I think that's it for this video, and see you in the next one.